U versus NA battle. Now it's only right that we see it again at another major LAN event. It's time to begin our CWL Anaheim Open Grand Finals.
Here we go, kicking things off with classic of Luminosity. You'll see he's still running that camo in the respawns. Octane is taking over control in the search and destroys. First kills going back and forth as Classic tries to go over the top. But Matt, talk to me kind of, what are your keys to victory here for Luminosity in this game one hardpoint?
Well, I think if you're LG, you definitely want to get control of that turbine hill. It's going to be hill number 2 that comes up in the rotation, and then that long rotation across the map, Jack, all the way over to Hangar. I think that'll be a very important hill to hold down, but it's going to be Splyce at the beginning, led by Mad Cat, getting off to a great start.
And you see Mad Cat already. You mentioned the great start, 4-0 from him. He's using those 3 higher tiered score streaks as well. Those are in the bottom right. Jerd likely to go with the Scarab. Mad Cat does not. Splyce so far this weekend have always started off maps that seems very good on breaking that first hill, at least keeping a contest on it. But here is that rotation you mentioned, Matt, across the whole map towards Turbine. We'll see how they fare here against LG.
Well, as they start to rotate across, real quick, Matt, I'm curious about your opinion. You know, after Splyce won, it was like EU, they're catching up to North America. Now with 3 teams in the top 8, 2 in the top 3, has the time finally come?
It may have. I mean, I remember, you know, back at the Call of Duty Championships finals last year, a lot of people in the crowd cheering for Europe, whatnot. Now that Europe's actually won, they're not cheering for Europe anymore. They want their crown back here in NA.
Okay, well, so far it's been all EU. 37-10 is the scoreline, but Luminosity currently has control of Turbine. It's going to be on Splyce to try and get the break. First man to push through is going to be Bance. He should be able to get shots in the back of 1. Classic will fall, trying to hunt through more. As soon as they tag one up, this should be go. They're going to hit around the corner. Saints is able to find the first. Bance now cruises in. The break is here.
That's unacceptable from Slack right there. He should have killed Bance before he had any chance to get the pinch from that lower door. Definitely apologizing to his teammate for that one, as that was his only job. He knew Bance was coming from there. So the last 20 seconds of this time will go to Splyce. And look at how far out not only the spawns came in, but Splyce had full peace of mind and knowledge that LG were 4 hitting the warehouse. That's why they easily held that off. They had no one watching curve. Here's the second attempt here for the break. LG pushing on through.
That was a 4v2. Now they're trying to crack in. Bance, once again, kind of last man in a position. He gets 1 kill and he gets away. With just over 20 seconds, they're going to take another crack at this. They're going to play behind the Scarab, see if it can tag up 1 or 2 players. I think they're able to at least weaken 1, and Vance already getting very close to this camo. He's on the 6th streak. You got to play your life for streaks here. Do you like this choice to back up a bit?
I do, but it seems like he's just going all the way across the map, because now Splyce has realized that while we contested for the last 5 or so seconds, we have nobody cross the map. We cannot get Hangar up. Wow. And you see the shots from Bance right onto Slack. Man, those are such accurate shots with SMG.
He is just melting right now. It ends at an 8th streak, but not before he's fully streaked out. Jack, how impressive are those shots with an ERAD in that position?
There's a reason why Bance made it to a Call of Duty World League Championship Grand Final last year. There's a reason why he's consistently been finding himself on the main stage. It's because of plays like that. Questionable challenge all by himself, only 1 kill off streaks, but you know what? He's feeling himself right now. Go for it, Bance, my friend.
I think that's the only answer. He is feeling confident, but it's Saints back in with a 2-piece here for Luminosity. The close rock spawn coming in for Splyce, and here comes the push. You're not going to mess with me with the ERAD wrapping around the edge. Assist on 1, kill on another. The hipfire connects, and he's 250 now off the Trinity rocket. Everybody from Splyce wiped off the map, and this is going to be all but a tie game right now after Hangar.
Yeah, when you go on with Saints, you can tell when he's really in the game. You see that movement that he's able to put together with the ERAD. Picks up a K-bar, picks up 1 more.
Not going to get it done. The second challenge is in. A nice clean break right there for LG. And I think that's a great play, Matt, because they just got the reactive burn from 0 as well.
It's huge for Luminosity. They're able to get inside this hard point. Still a ton of time left on this hill. They can actually take the lead, but here comes Bance with an active camo of his own. Gets outside of the hill, kills 1 in the back, not able to get back towards the hard point, but it's Slack with a big 2-piece, keeping LG alive.
But the last man standing is going to be Mad Cat. He'll be holding on. They can't win it here, but with 15 seconds left, they can almost put it out of reach.
That's the big thing. Look at what LG are doing right now. They're flooding towards this hard point. They're expecting to get those far back spawns at the new hill. Thankfully, they at least have 1 there. Splyce get a split spawn. These next 2 gunfights are the entire game for LG.
Classic Can he come up clutch? He's the first man into the hard point. I believe it was Zero who dipped out and went underneath. He actually gets caught by Slack as well. LG need the perfect hold here in Hangar. Can they get it done? Spots one on Skybridge. A couple players pushing from rocks as well. All of Classic's teammates picking it up. Him not having to get any gunfights is your perfect scenario. They also have Centurion.
They have a Centurion on the front. They know every push has to come from the back. First engagement now from Classic. Tags one up, but it's the rest of Splyce storing on him. A two-piece from Arcade.
-10 to an explosion. 5 in a row. 10 points away is Octane going dad mode.
Daddy's home.
Fully streaked out. 3 more ticks and this one is done. Luminosity hasn't closed it out yet. That might be the final kill, but they're still fighting back and forth. My God.
1 second is all LG needs. They'll at least see, I believe, one more hard point. It wasn't enough quite yet. 1v1. They'll try to soar in. They've gotten there in time. Zero's got to get the hard point. They're still alive.
Zero holding on, 241 to 249. Saints able to cut him down. Still contesting inside. Saints now pops reactive armor. Getting pushed out the edge. He's going to drop. It's still Splyce. They're fighting.
Oh my God!
Holding on.
249, 248. It's still contested.
How long was it sitting at 240, 249, 249?